So I want you to know that this nation's support doesn't end as this war ends. Over the past few years as First Lady, I have had the extraordinary privilege.
Behind every great man, there is a great woman. Welcome to Rich Women Planet channel, and today we'll be counting down our picks for the top 10 most beautiful First Ladies of the United States. Number 10, Nancy Reagan. As a former actress, Reagan made significant contributions to the arts and was known for her glamour. But there was more to this First Lady. Reagan was instrumental in the Just Say No campaign against drug use, and she crusaded for the issue across the globe.
Say yes to your life. And when it comes to drugs and alcohol, just say no.
Nancy was a close confidant of the president as well, and after his Alzheimer's diagnosis, she helped increase awareness of the disease. Number 9, Lady Bird Johnson. This highly educated woman funded her husband's early political career and was the first wife of a president to become a millionaire independently when she used her inheritance to get into the media business. The most famous souvenirs of her time as First Lady were conservation projects and legislation like the Highway Beautification Act, as well as her significant support of 1964's Civil Rights Act. Number 8, Jacqueline Kennedy. As one of the youngest ever First Ladies, Jackie handled the post with grace and glamour. Kennedy's entertaining skills were famous, foreign dignitaries loved her, and she enhanced the reputation of Americans everywhere. The White House restoration was a high point of her short tenure, and it showcased her interest in art and historic preservation. After JFK's assassination, she led the country in mourning with courage and dignity. Number 7, Michelle Obama. Kicking off our list is the first African-American First Lady. Michelle met Barack at her law firm, and soon they became a powerhouse pair that personified the American dream. As with many First Ladies, Obama is influential in the fashion world, but it's her work on behalf of military and working families, poverty awareness, and childhood obesity that will be her most enduring contributions. Number 6, Hillary Rodham Clinton. Some called the Clintons co-presidents. Whether or not that was true, Hillary's efforts on behalf of children and families were crucial, as was her struggle as head of the failed task force on national health care reform.
The message is simple. It's time to bring about fundamental change, control our nation's soaring health care costs, and provide security for American families again.
She later became the First Lady to run for public office when she ran for New York State Senate. Eventually, she increased her contributions as Barack Obama's Secretary of State. Number 5, Dolly Madison. Madison refined the role of the First Lady. She was universally well-liked, was a spectacular hostess and conversationalist, and as head of the household, she redecorated the newly built executive mansion in a simple yet luxurious style that impressed foreign dignitaries. But her most permanent action was to save national treasures like the Lansdowne portrait of George Washington when the British captured the capital during the War of 1812. Number 4, Betty Ford. It was Ford's openness about taboo issues that made her an influential First Lady.
I told my husband, if we have to go to the White House, okay, I will go. But I'm going as myself, and it's too late to change my pattern. And if they don't like it, then they'll just have to throw me out.
Whether it was women's equality, abortion, her own mental health, or even addiction, she had a public opinion on the subject. Her mastectomy significantly raised breast cancer awareness, and once she left the White House, she founded the Betty Ford Center to help people like herself overcome chemical dependency. Number 3, Rosalyn Carter.
Jimmy Carter is a fiscal conservative. He does not believe in wasting money.
Carter campaigned vigorously for her husband, and unlike many First Ladies before her, she attended cabinet meetings and acted as his advisor. While she championed numerous causes like early childhood immunization, human rights, and the arts, her cause of choice was mental health. Carter also acted as an envoy to locations like Latin America and continued her charitable work after leaving Washington with organizations like Habitat for Humanity. Number 2, Eleanor Roosevelt. Taking the top spot on our list is the First Lady of the world. Roosevelt addressed the public on issues like civil, women's, and human rights through a daily newspaper column, press conferences, and more. After Washington, she helped draft the Universal Declaration of Human Rights in the United Nations General Assembly. Not only was FDR one of the most popular presidents, his wife was also one of the most renowned first ladies in American history. Number 1. Edith Wilson. Wilson took an interest in politics, sat in on meetings, and led the country in rationing supplies during World War I. Though she was Woodrow Wilson's second wife, she was nicknamed the first woman president once her husband suffered a stroke in 1919. As she nursed him back to health, she vetted all communications and decided which matters were important, enough to bring to the ailing president. Do you agree with our list? Who do you think is the most beautiful First Ladies of the United States? History for more top 10s. Be sure to subscribe to Rich Women Planet channel.
We are playing a long game here, and that change is hard.
The object is to make people everywhere conscious of the importance of human rights and freedoms.